You know, guys, one of the things that ruined my experience for gameplay in NBA 2K25 was the RNG. The joint was just turned way too up. NBA 2K25's gameplay undermined skill. Ultimately, it kind of diminished the sense of accomplishments in games. And I know it made a lot of you skilled players feel like your efforts were completely negated. From the information that we have so far for NBA 2K26, it looks like 2K is doing away with RNG. Finna get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. How many of you guys think NBA 2K25 would have been so much better if there was way less RNG? One of the biggest and loudest complaints about NBA 2K25's gameplay was there was just way too much RNG. The joint was just so random, meaning you will randomly start missing all your shots. You will randomly start missing your layups and dunks. You'll randomly stop getting boards, steals, and blocks. The joint just felt intrusive and it undermined the skill of players. Oftentimes playing NBA 2K25, it felt like I was just in the upside down. For instance, why is the hardest shot to green a free throw, even with a 99 free throw? Oftentimes, gameplay just felt backwards. I believe this to be a topic that most 2K players can agree on. In NBA 2K26, we want RNG to either be toned down or completely removed. We want pure green windows, not shifting green windows, pure green windows. We learn our jump shot timing and it stays consistent. And just to quickly add, we definitely need improvements in physics. Pass trajectory needs to be improved as well. All of these little aspects of NBA 2K25 that applied RNG and made everything feel so random. From the courtside report and some of the information that 2K insider Uncle Demi provided in one of his videos, it does seem like 2K intends to give control back to the players in NBA 2K26. They want to reward skill-based gameplay. And I wonder how the casuals feel about this. If you consider yourself a casual, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think it's possible that you guys may feel left out or left behind by skilled players if 2K does indeed take out RNG for 2K26? Sound off in the comments. Let's start with where 2K has already referenced giving control back to players, lending to the idea that they intend to either tone down or remove RNG. We'll start with this first snippet from the courtside report titled Rewarding Skill-Based Gameplay. It says here, we really wanted to hone in on rewarding skill-based gameplay, where your actions on the sticks fully control and translate to the outcomes you see in game. It's ironic that 2K put this in the very first courtside report because oftentimes players felt the complete opposite of this while playing NBA 2K25. It continues on to say, you'll feel this point of emphasis across multiple gameplay areas, including shot outcomes, blocks, steals, loose balls, and rebounds. A lot of players think RNG is only incorporated into shooting. Most players didn't realize that RNG was incorporated into these other aspects that NBA 2K just referenced in shot outcomes, blocks, steals, loose balls, and rebounds. Think about it. How many times you knew you was gonna green that shot, but you ended up bricking? How many times you thought you had that block or steal? Or how about those rebounds that kept randomly going back to the offense until they knocked down their shot? I'll continue on. It says higher difficulties, including most competitive multiplayer modes. I'm not absolutely certain that this includes the rec center. I know a lot of you guys love to run the rec center. It says we'll play green or miss jump shot timing this year to yield a heightened competitive atmosphere. Based on community feedback, shot meters and dunk meters both show your green windows similar to NBA 2K24. And I believe this is what most 2K players were asking for after experiencing NBA 2K25's gameplay. We want a heightened competitive atmosphere, but we want our skills to dictate the outcomes on the court. We don't need 2K getting involved. To cap off this snippet, it says, in addition, layup timing is permanently enabled to separate skilled finishers and make those highly contested finishes at the rim even more spectacular and impressive. I remember when we used to have so much control over our finishing. If we broke down our defender while attacking the rim, I'll give you guys an example. We put the defender on our left side, we got a lane to the rack. If we went up with our right hand, more than likely you'll be converting. In NBA 2K25, it didn't matter which side you put your defender on. The success of that drive was completely determined by 2K. So I welcome the idea of 2K improving finishing for 2K26. I like that we're gonna now see the green windows on our shot meters and our dunk meters, similar to how it was in 2K24. I absolutely love that it's green or miss, but I also want pure green windows back. And layup timing is now permanent in online game modes. That's just dope. Players will no longer have the luck of the draw using real player percentage. 2K25 just did too much hand-holding, handing out participation trophies to even the lowest skilled players, and oftentimes it just undermined paint defense. Let's take a look at this next snippet where 2K promises giving control back to players in NBA 2K26. It's titled New Tools for Offense and Defense. Get ready to elevate your game and feel the pulse of the pros with new moves that empower you with deeper control in the post and more control and customization over how you attack the rim. Lock down the paint and stay in perfect position with improved player-to-player contact on the floor and in the air. It goes on to say with improved footwork and defensive counters for a truly competitive experience. Again, referencing giving control back to players. 2K insider Uncle Demi mentioned in one of his videos that 2K26 is gonna bring back that 2K19 type of vibe. There's a reason why NBA 2K19 is one of the best 2Ks in 2K history, and that's mainly because you could be a dog on both offense and defense. Neither felt restrictive. In NBA 2K25, I'd make the argument that the offense was capped more than it's ever been in any 2K, and this made defense look way better than it probably actually was. What I remember in NBA 2K19 is that we had super elite offensive players, but if you were a lesser skilled point guard going up against an elite defender, forget about it. You better pass that rock. In my opinion, 2K19 was probably one of the most competitive 2Ks in 2K history. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. Sound off in the comments if you remember NBA 2K19. I'll reference this last snippet, fresh playstyles year round. Again, remember whenever you see something in the Courtside report that says giving control back or giving you more control, that should equal less RNG. It says here, the My Player builder in NBA 2K26 doubles down on everything the community loved in NBA 2K25 and more. Cap breakers return with big improvements alongside even more new ways to improve upon your build that reward smarter progression and give you new ways to evolve your playstyle all year long. It caps off the post by saying the 5-level takeover and takeover ability system returns with a streamlined progression system and gives you more control over how you dominate on the court. There goes 2K again, referencing giving players more control in NBA 2K26. You know guys, I believe NBA 2K25 would have been a completely different experience minus RNG. Everything surrounding 2K25 was dope, and I hope 2K brings a lot of that back for NBA 2K26, but the gameplay in NBA 2K25 is what made the experience insufferable. I ended up asking Google, how does RNG ruin sports games? Let's take a look at some of the responses that I got back. It says, in video game sports simulations, the presence of random number generators, RNG, can be a double-edged sword. While some level of unpredictability can be exciting and emulate the unpredictability of real-life sports, excessive reliance on RNG can lead to player frustration and feelings of unfairness. It just undermines your investment to advance or progress your gameplay, and it undermines your skill. As it says here, undermining skill. If game outcomes are heavily influenced by random events rather than player skill and strategy, it can diminish the sense of accomplishment and make skilled players feel like their efforts are negated by pure luck. For example, if a player with excellent shooting mechanics consistently misses open shots due to a low RNG probability, while less skilled opponents get lucky with highly improbable shots, that definitely could be frustrating. In this next snippet, frustrating outcomes. When RNG elements like shot percentages, bounces, or even player animations feel inconsistent or unfair, players can become annoyed and feel like the game is scripted against them, leading to a negative gaming experience. This bullet point titled Reducing Tactical Depth. If random events have a disproportionate impact on game, it can discourage players from developing complex strategies and instead lead them to rely on pure luck or exploiting RNG for favorable outcomes. Now, I thought that was really interesting. Exploiting RNG for favorable outcomes. It's exactly what Ronnie2K did when he said in a video that he'll let his opponent go up by 20 and then take advantage of the slingshot effect.
What's your NBA 2K hot take? Well, mine's pretty simple. I let my opponent get out to a 20-point lead, and then I boat race him. It might be the slingshot effect, or it might just be that I'm that damn good. What is your hot take?
Now, there's players that may argue that some RNG is good in sports games. It's considered to kind of like level the playing field. It says some argue that a touch of RNG can help less skilled players occasionally win against stronger opponents, potentially improving player retention and making the game more approachable for a wider audience. But here's what it boils down to. Ultimately, the key lies in finding the right balance. Well-implemented RNG can add depth and excitement to a sports game, while poorly implemented or excessive RNG can lead to frustration in a sense that the player's skill is irrelevant. The debate revolves around whether the RNG adds to the strategic depth and challenge, or whether it simply introduces an element of chaos that diminishes the importance of skill and fair competition. Google's response to how RNG ruins sports games was exactly, in full detail, what I experienced playing NBA 2K25. I could only hope that they remove all that type of stuff for NBA 2K26. As we get more information about RNG throughout these Courtside reports, I'll definitely be keeping you guys updated. So y'all be sure to drop a like and sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.